The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
Flame on, flame on, flame on, flame on, flame on. It's about that time of day, let all the warriors come out and play. You tuned in to PB Smiley and Wayne Holloway. And me, my name's Santos, the Human Torch. And it's the hottest show around, it's called Blow the Whistle Sports. And today's the day, we talking sports and we came to play. Got no filter, we say what they all afraid to say. As last time we checked, football was a man's sport. So we don't let nothing fly like you ain't got a passport. We lot of fans, we attached to y'all. We talk about everything in the catalog, from football to basketball. We never had a loss. My team's so official, got stripes like the rep. That's why they call us Blow the Whistle. Big packet on go like a loaded pistol. If you got a problem with us, let us know the issue. We giving y'all the realest talk on live. Tap in with us, btwsport.com. Johnny.
What's up, and everybody? Welcome to Blow the Whistle Sports. And Phoebe up here cracking jokes, making me mess up, people. How you guys doing? And welcome to another edition of a good football week, an excellent week. How you doing, Phoebe?
What's up, man? Can they score enough points?
My goodness.
I picked the under.
I don't know why you picked the under.
I don't know.
See,
what's wrong with
I know why you picked the under because I told you to pick the over, so you picked the under.
No.
You remember I told you that, right?
Yeah, but I was doing numerology, and the date was something different.
I understand, but
now I guarantee you this month.
Now you see what I felt, though, right?
What about over?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Over 66 was the over.
I mean, third highest scoring game ever. Most high scoring game on the Monday night, and the first time two teams scored 50. They didn't even go to OT and got that. It had some change left over, right?
Yeah.
About a minute. They could have got some more. They could have got some more.
And it showed you what the rookie is going to do in the playoffs.
But I told you that. Hold on, man. We got gremlins here, so okay. You know, I Gizmo and thank you. So, my little children. I told you that, man. They not built for the playoffs. They just built to entertain us for right now. There's no way they can't do it.
Yeah, I don't think neither one of those teams on Monday night can do it. Neither one.
I think Rams are closer.
But no disrespect to the Rams.
Oh no, neither one of the teams.
No disrespect to the Rams, but give me your top five
teams.
Yeah, top five.
Number one, Saints.
Right.
And I got a big upset coming this week too.
Okay.
Two, I got to go with the Rams. 3, Pittsburgh. 4, New England. And 5, you got to go with KC only because of the record and what they're doing. But you didn't ask me who I thought was going to win it, you know. So
right. My top 5, New Orleans Saints. They look like a shoe-in for right now. Right. They look like a shoe-in right now.
Right.
But we still got 6 games left, and injuries are big.
Yeah.
Injuries are big. It could change the whole outlook on everything. Number 2. Rams. Number 2, Rams. Number 3, I would say Pittsburgh. Number 4, right. New England. Mm-hmm. And no, that's wrong because
that's the same thing I said. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't go KC. KC has to be number 3. I have to put KC number 3
because they beat Pitt. Is that why?
They beat Pitt,
okay.
But they look like they're the ones running the AFC over there. They look like the ones running the AFC.
Okay.
Pittsburgh is a veteran team, so you see them struggle and pull games out, but Kansas City look like they're doing it with ease.
Oh, yeah.
They just met another juggernaut, which brought them back down to earth.
Brought them right back.
Ooh-wee. Trubisky, battling a shoulder injury. What you think?
I think it's a joke. I think they're trying to get us. I think they're trying to get us, but I don't know. I like Detroit. I want to talk about it. Let's go with these picks. And I'm going to talk about, you know what I'm saying, the upsets, and we'll talk about that later. But
yeah. Let's talk about some meaningful games over the week. Let's start off with that. We already went to KC, because that's the big news. You know,
historically,
man.
What I did notice, they didn't use Gurley. which, people will say, well, they didn't have to, but you're going to need him. If this was a playoff game, which this looked as if this would never be a playoff game. You know what I mean? This would never happen.
Yeah.
You got to use Gurley. KC, I give y'all credit, y'all use Hunt.
Right.
To me, from an eye test, they look better than the Rams. I'm talking just eye test. But the Rams are the better team because their defense is slightly better. You got to go with the edge. And Peters, he got a pick. He threw a pick to his ex teammate.
Yeah.
The strip sack.
It was
couple of them.
They looked like rock'em sock'em robots out there getting knocked
and no
around.
punts, right? No punts.
No, you wasn't.
No
right.
punts.
Wow. No. It was a punt in there. It was a punt.
Was
in
it
there.
KC? If it was a punt, it was only one.
Okay, yeah.
There was only one punt. And those turnovers. But my brother, shout out to my brother Donnie out there in Wisconsin. We talked about it. He said they're going to make him look average on Monday. He said that last week Wednesday. 5 turnovers from Patrick. Even though he had 6 touchdowns, I expect you to have that type of, that's what you've been doing.
Right.
5 turnovers? In the playoffs, that's a blowout. In the playoffs, that's 45-10 in the playoffs.
I've already said, these type of teams, they meet a team with any type of defense.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's a wrap-ola for them.
Yeah.
But going to another game this week, what do you think about the Super Bowl champs? They went and played the Saints, and 48-7 is the outcome. They still got Carson Wentz, but he just threw 3 interceptions.
I don't know where to begin with that game, y'all. Saints rolling,
right?
And Jenkins had the nerve to flip off Sean Payton. I don't know how you do that. You getting whooped. They just whooping your.
I've said that before. How do teams get up there and celebrate a touchdown and you still down by 3 touchdowns?
Yeah.
The group celebrations need to be strictly for when you're ahead or when it's a competitive game.
Right.
And it should be flags thrown for teams from behind because there's no reason for you to clown.
That's
no reason for you to clown.
Yeah, you should get a flag if you down 30 and you still talking about you doing a stanky leg and you talking about what they be doing.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Teach me how to duck you.
Oh, that, man. You down 3 touchdowns? That's a good one. That'll be a good one. They look unstoppable. Only thing that can stop them is an injury. They didn't even use my man that they acquired, the dude they say got mental issues. Like, why you want to bring that up? That's the only way I really know him because he ain't really done nothing in a minute.
You talking about Brandon
Marshall.
Yeah,
that's a big dude. I wouldn't say that to him, though. If I seen it, I'd just be like, I heard you, you going through some things.
Yeah, but he's been battling with it, but he's handling it. And he's an advocate for it. He talks about mental health issues.
Yeah.
And shout out to people, going to get their help. Go get your help.
They didn't even use him. I don't think he was in uniform.
No, he wasn't.
Okay.
They giving him some time.
Yeah.
But moving to another game, we had a rare sighting of Andrew Luck. Rare sighting. Stop it, man. I feel bad because I didn't pick him. But I knew to pick him. You know what? I did too. But what fooled me, and you told me to watch for these trap games, is Tennessee went up there and smacked New England around. So then they get to play Andrew Luck. I'm like, they're going to go smack them around.
No, I knew it. I told Veronica that. We both agreed. I still didn't do it.
Man.
I was just, oh, my God. Andrew Luck, there's no way.
Is he back?
Yeah, no, there's no way that they don't make it. They're going to get that 6th seed.
Wow.
Their division, they got like 2 more divisional games. If they split that, that's cool. The schedule they have,
right?
They should finish 10-6, man, 9-7. They definitely getting in there.
Ooh, wait.
He looked like Andrew Luck of like 5 years ago. Man.
Completions 23, attempts 29, 297 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, and this is consistent. He's doing this week after week. And that's against the best defense.
Is his cape back on?
No, he's the real deal.
Okay.
But remember we said earlier, don't give up on him. We said we got to see.
Right. Got to see if he was going to return back to rare
form.
Oh,
man.
And it looks like he's back to rare form.
Yeah. Take him this week, too. They play Miami.
You know what? I talk big when we win. So I have to talk about Carolina-Detroit. I have to go to that game. I try to tell people the Saints are the shoe-in to win the Super Bowl right now.
Right.
By the way they're playing. And by the way, the Super Bowl champs are playing and Carolina's playing. But let's go into this Carolina game. Carolina, My team.
Right.
You know my team. You know how I feel about my
Yes, sir.
team. Represent.
You got a nice fit, a new one.
Oh yeah.
Now that looks
yeah.
like the Black Panther for sure.
This is the Elements logo.
No, that's slick.
Yeah, that's how we do that. But we got beaten coaching, we got beaten offense, we got beaten defense, but we beat ourselves.
Right.
The Detroit Lions had nothing to do with it, but they just showed up. So and we played.
I won't say that. They known for teams with good records. Go look at their track record. They getting them. When New England came in there, they got them. Green Bay came in there thinking they bounced back, got them.
I don't think they have anything to do with our number one wide receiver dropping 5 passes.
Oh, I ain't saying that part.
In the breadbasket, where we would have been up by 2 or 3 touchdowns rather than down. They had nothing to do with Grand Gano missing extra points, missing field goal kicks from closer than a chip shot. And
but maybe it got something to do with New England because Patricia comes from a pedigree of New England, and they known for cheating. So who knows? Who knows?
You know what?
You never know.
We just got our butts kicked again. What happened was a week ago, Pittsburgh blew our backs off, and this week we still hadn't found it.
But someone on YouTube, I helped make some money. I hope you call in. I gave him that one.
Give him the number. Give everybody
the
number.
Yeah. 323-293.
3375.
3375. Call in, man. Call in.
Yes, challenge us if you want to challenge us. Ask us what you want to ask us.
Last week when we were talking about it, you got to always do history.
Right.
I threw you something I knew you weren't going to take. Last year they went on Thursday Night Football, lost to what's his name? Philadelphia. Wentz.
Right, Carson.
In Carolina.
Mr. Carson Wentz.
Mr. Carson Wentz.
Right.
Went on the road right after that Thursday night game, went to the NFC North. Played Chicago, later dud.
Right.
This year, lost to Pittsburgh on Thanksgiving. Same scenario. Thursday night, go up to the NFC North, play Detroit. I saw that one. I knew that was. I saw that. See, I'm good at games like that. I'm just terrible at the 50-50s. I'm good at where the obvious eye ain't looking at. Then I'm like, oh, there it is right there. Mm-hmm. And if I could just get like him with the 50-50s, then Vegas will probably be hurting right now. We can hurt them. Man.
Hey, next month you're gonna have to go to Vegas. We got to go do this.
Are we supposed to be going this weekend?
Oh man,
after the holiday.
But you're going without
me. It's up to you now. I know your wife looking like, look, come on, let's do it.
But
she want to go too.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Thinking about it.
Yeah, because I like to get to Vegas.
But let's go back to the Chicago game.
All right.
Chicago and Minnesota. I thought Minnesota would bounce back. But I didn't realize they're like Kirk Cousins, bro, was like 2-11 in primetime games. He can't get it done.
And this is what Mr. Redskin fan was talking about. That's why he didn't want to on his team.
Right.
He's seen the weakness in him, and I always seen the goodness in him because he's a decent quarterback. He's just one of those people that when the pressure cooker is on there, he just don't show up.
But I needed that stat before. I got the stat. I get the stat after I made the pick. 2-for-11 on primetime, bro.
I didn't even look at that. I looked at that as an easy win for Minnesota
because they had to buy. They had like basically a bye, and you know what I'm saying. They rested. Come out there strong. Divisional. Oh man!
But I asked you for your top 5 candidates. You gave me your top 5 candidates to go.
Yeah.
Now these are teams that maybe not picked to go, but with top 5 most dangerous teams that none of those teams would like to play.
I have to go some cheeseheads. What up, cheeseheads?
Right.
It's just something there, man.
Are you going to count it down from 5 to 1 or 1 to 5?
Oh, okay. Number 1, no one wants to see the cheeseheads if it's in the playoffs.
Okay.
That would be the number 1 team in the NFC.
Right.
In the AFC, number 1 team would be obviously the Colts.
Right.
Number 3 team, I would say.
You skipped 2.
Oh, that was 1 and 2.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah. 3, I would say. Houston Texans.
Yeah,
Houston
buddy.
Texans. With Clowney on that end and then Watt on that end, man, and they getting major play from their secondary. Right. And they play on Monday night too, big divisional game. That would be my 4th team. My 5th team, I would like to say Carolina, but it's got to be in the right circumstance.
I would say,
and it's not going to be in the right circumstance.
I would say Chicago or Philly.
No.
I would
say Philly before I would say Chicago or Carolina. I would say Philly. This is why I'm going to tell you. They're battling injuries. All of those injured individuals, they're not done for the season.
Right.
That's one. And for two, that was just like a aberration. Buddy. That was just an aberration. That blowout.
Right.
They've been in every game.
Right.
They still got a top 10 defense. Wentz is there. They got some quirky running backs that they can do something with.
Okay.
And that division is still up for debate.
Right. Now, I feel you on all your picks. My top 5 would be, I got to put Chicago in there. They have this mosquito, but I won't give them number 1. I'll give them number 5. Chicago. It's a team that you you can beat, but with that defense clowning the way they clowning, right, with that Khalil Mack over there just running people over.
Yeah, he did. Shout out to the Mac man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him in the house. Yeah.
I wouldn't see them in the Super Bowl, but I see them being a dangerous team in the playoffs, making the playoffs, or a team that hurts teams to try to make the playoffs.
I feel they win the division, but I would like to see them. They
deserve it. They deserve it.
I like to see them because I like Mac.
Right.
But on the other side of the field, if I'm licking my chops if it's just Trubisky. If it's in the playoffs. Right.
And then I will have to go with the. Nobody wants to see that man Aaron Rodgers. This is my number 4. Man. This is my number 4. Nobody wants to see that man Aaron Rodgers. That he's always willing to light up a team, and that defense for some reason is non-existent sometimes. Then all of a sudden it seems where'd they come from? Right. And they've been dealing with a lot of injuries with the exit of Jordy Nelson, and nobody knows that Cobb hasn't been healthy all season long. So that's that extra wide receiver he's been missing the past two.
They say he's back this week. They expect him back.
Well, I've had him on fantasy football, and he's been in there, and he's just been a non-factor because he's been dealing with ailments.
Yeah.
Now, my next pick wouldn't be Andrew Luck. It would be Baltimore.
No.
It would be Baltimore. I'm talking about somebody dangerous that you wouldn't want to see. That's not that maybe not is not a contender, but somebody that's going to be definitely spoilers. Okay. My next pick would be Andrew Luck.
Right.
I'll put Andrew Luck at number 2. Andrew Luck is
okay.
Since he's back, he's young, and that team has been eager.
Right.
It's just certain teams that you don't want to get ahead of when you're trying to go into the playoffs with a positive note, or even that team sneaks in there and makes the playoffs, and then they spoil you. And then those are one of those games like Andrew Luck makes the playoff and he spoils a Los Angeles Rams. The next week get blown out by the team that wasn't even better than the Rams. You know what I mean?
Right.
I can't even put Carolina in there because we're not playing. We're not playing the way we need to be playing at any facet of the game. Right. But don't count Carolina out.
Right.
They can wake up at any time. They can wake up at any time.
They'll make it to the playoffs for sure.
Oh, I'm noticing that. Number 1 would be Houston.
Yeah. My
number 1 would be Houston. Houston.
I like their defense just as much as that offense, man.
That they're a team that's a scrappy team that has a good offense. That can light the boards up. That's my number 1 team right there.
Yeah, they got a big game coming up this Monday night, man. Big? Divisional matchup. No.
Oh yeah, we gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. This is Turkey Week. Happy Thanksgiving to all you people out there.
That's a turkey that just they didn't plan on eating it.
Thursday night games. Let's get into them.
Man,
Chicago at the Lions.
I'm torn. I got a feeling Detroit. They can stand. They love getting the better teams. The teams that's better than them. When they come up there. Look at their record. Mm-hmm. Far as the wins. at home. They haven't lost any game at home to a team that's better than them. They've lost to one team at home that's less than them, the Jets.
Right.
They beat Carolina. Carolina's better than them. They beat New England, and they beat Green Bay. This is a game. This is a message. No. Man, I don't know how to do this one, man. I don't know. You're supposed to take the favorite. But Detroit they can get. Well, Johnson's not playing, but had he played, he was going to have a problem with that front row. They have a problem in the secondary. Your man Jones,
mm-hmm.
he may be a game time decision, but I like my man Galladay. And
Galladay, you know who he reminded me of?
Well,
Megatron.
Yeah, I like him.
His body style, everything reminded me of Megatron.
And it's a short week. They play Sunday night. They said it's the first time in history someone plays a Sunday night game and turn right back around and play a Thursday night game on the road. They're going on the road to do this.
I just don't understand how they got rid of Golden Tate. That just didn't make any sense. That move made no sense for this team.
It made sense for tomorrow. Right now, you're right. It don't make sense for now. Right.
So are you trying to send the message that we're not trying to do this?
Well, they did it last week. And they might do it this week. I don't know. For right now, I'm going to say the Bears. But
Yeah, it happens a lot on the air, people, where we pick picks, then we get to talking
man,
and going through some
other
stuff
we see, man.
And it'll change because as of right now, I picked the Bears myself.
Yeah, right. As of right now.
I picked the Bears. But with that LeGarrette Blount, with Detroit being on their Turkey Day, that they get that game every year.
And they already been at home from Sunday. These guys got to fly up there from Sunday. They had to fly the next day. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that's what you call a trap game. Very, very well trap game.
The middle games, it's Redskins at the Cowboys. Divisional foes.
Now, check this out. I had Redskins beating Dallas two times this year until the situation happened with the leg.
Oh,
it was terrible. Colt McCoy first starting game was in 2014 against the Dallas Cowboys.
Right.
In Dallas. Best game he ever had in his whole career.
Okay.
They're going to get blew out. They're going to get blew out.
Who's the quarterback for the Redskins?
Colt McCoy.
Wait a minute. Who picked up Sanchez? I thought that was...
They say he insurance.
I thought Sanchez was going to start.
I just read something.
I thought Sanchez was going to start.
But here's another news. They say they picked up Sanchez because in case somebody needs their butt wiped. Man, come on with that. Somebody texting me that. With these butt jokes. They won't let that man live that down from the Jets. Remember Sanchez with the...
No.
You remember that? The people on the air, they really probably laughing. They know. You remember Sanchez with the ball hike and he went straight to somebody's ass? You remember that?
Oh, no.
It might have been on Thanksgiving about 8 years ago.
Nobody really remembers Sanchez, man.
But they remember him from that.
They should have picked up Colin Kaepernick.
He just going to go in there and play. He got to get his fro under the helmet. Man, no. Dallas.
Put it in some braids.
No. Dallas is favored by 8. I thought that jumped out at me. Me and my homeboy Ryan, we talk about them point spreads. First thing came out, no. I said, no. Dallas. Dallas go smash.
Dallas look good. Like Dallas is a team that you can't give any momentum because they live off the fans and that momentum.
Right.
And we're going to see a lot of this on Turkey Day.
Yeah, they're going to smash
a lot of this on Turkey Day.
Zeke, yeah, they're going to smash them.
Third game of the day. Falcons at the Saints.
I was thinking about picking that as an upset. The Saints, before last night's game of the year, this was the game of the year.
Falcons at the Saints?
No. Remember, I think it was week 4 when Atlanta hosted the Saints and went overtime 43-37. All the 5 touchdowns from Ryan, 4 from. This was remember my man Drew Brees at the end of the game. He basically won the game.
Shout out to Drew Brees and
oh my
Saints.
God, that was the game of the year prior to yesterday.
The game yesterday has been the best game by far in a long time.
I'm sorry. They gave them 14 points. I said, it's too many points. Atlanta gonna do the upset. And get better. Julio Jones, he had a member of his family shot.
Oh,
yeah.
Hate to hear any of that. Anybody getting hurt.
Yeah, but yeah, they're gonna be shot too. That that point spread is going to hold up. I know you're like, no, it ain't. No, they're going to smash them. It's going to look like a close game, and they're going to come and get them 44-28.
On the point spread, I don't think I'm going to take them. But straight up, Saints.
I think it's going to hold up.
Yeah.
I think it's going to hold up, dog.
Oh, when the Saints
go marching in.
Come marching in. That's what we going to hear, people.
2 more games?
Well, we just did the Turkey Day game. You know, happy Thanksgiving. Now let's get into them Sunday games. First game to look at, juicy one. Oh, you know what? Let's start with Raiders at the Ravens. See, you laughed at the Raiders last week and they won.
But hold on, you're right.
I told you.
And he was right. He said they were going to win, and I listened to the wrong person about a draft pick. I said, wait a minute, they can lose. No, they got to win. They got to keep losing. I said they can win. They can lose. They could win this one and lose another one. No. The way it's set up, and I listened to him. Remember, I kept saying the draft pick thing, and he was like, no, they could. You know.
My thing is Flacco back? If Flacco back, then I'm with the Ravens.
You gonna take the Ravens if the
Flacco's not back.
But did you hear about the receivers?
No.
The ones that they kept in there that when we were talking about, another one out. The starting receiver they had, he gone too.
Who?
Man, we don't even know these names when they come to Oakland. If it ain't Marshawn, we don't keep up with none of these people's names. Carr, I like your thought. Because guess how many points is the underdog? 11. So that is a good one. That's one to look at. I agree with you.
Who you picking? That's what the people want to know.
Man, I'm taking the Baltimore Ravens. I think Flacco will be ready. I think he'll be ready.
If Flacco's ready, people, I'm taking the Ravens. If Flacco is not playing,
so you think
I'm going with the Black Hole.
Okay. I'm going to look at that. No, I'm serious.
I'm not going to pick this rookie to beat Carr.
No, he ain't going to do two in a row. He ain't going to do 2 in a row.
Hey, okay.
He's not going to do 2 in a row.
All right.
He got Dalton. It's in Baltimore.
This week for me.
But it's in Baltimore. That don't matter?
You give him 3 points always when it's in.
They gave him 11. They said 11.
Yeah, but I think they're expecting Flacco to come back.
That still don't look right. So I'm with you on that.
And then you got to realize their running back is hurt too.
No, but I'm with you. If I find out he don't play, I'm going to take him too. That's if he don't play. Because 11 points don't
But you know
right.
they ain't going to tell us he ain't playing until like Friday. You know that's what they're going to do to us.
Y'all wrong. And by the way, Vegas got an article out saying we do not plan on losing no more money. Vegas had lost. This was before last night. Right. So they lost more money again because they're over.
All right.
They said we're not losing money, man. So we got to figure this one out.
Seahawks at Carolina.
My son at Carolina. I think Carolina double digit win.
Over Russell Wilson?
Yeah, they gonna run the ball.
You know what?
But they're gonna be up too much. They ain't gonna be able to run the ball. They're gonna be up, so they ain't gonna be able to run that ball.
Cali Cat Pack Roaring Riot. He finally said we was gonna win.
Oh man, he tripping.
He finally said we was gonna win. Let's go.
They're gonna be down by too much.
Jets. Patriots at the Jets.
Blowout. Tom and Grunk should be back.
There we go. The only juicy game, of my opinion, of this week.
That last one.
Well, no.
You know what I mean? Second to the last.
Green Bay at the Vikings.
That's what I mean, second to the last. Listen, man. I want to take Minnesota because they're at home, and that's where the scene of the crime happened for Mr. Aaron. Aaron going to do the bad man show this week.
Yeah, I think Green Bay got a chip on their shoulder.
Yeah. Cobb, and they get
coming
some safeties back. Yeah.
And I think we see Green Bay look like they're going to go into these last 6 games with the vengeance. They're
going to look just like they looked against the Rams, but win. What you saw them do against the Rams,
right?
But a victory,
for
sure.
Okay. Monday night, Titans at the Texans.
I want to pick an upset because Titans is known for doing that, but they have already beaten Houston. Houston need this one. I see Watson with 4 touchdowns. Not a massacre, but a pretty solid game from both teams. I like Houston 28-17.
Clowning and Watt act a fool in this game.
Yeah, about 5 or 6
on the main stage. And Houston
28-17. Yeah,
I'm taking Houston too. People, like always, like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share.
Upset
Thank
of the
you for
week.
tuning in. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see y'all next week. Eat some turkey for me, please.
Upset of the week, Denver.
I didn't give y'all my pick for it, but next week I'll do it.
Upset of the week. Sorry, Steelers.
Flame on, flame on, flame on, flame on, flame on. It's about that time of day, let all the warriors come out and play. You tuned in to PB Smiley and Wayne Holloway. And me, my name's Santos, the Human Torch. And it's the hottest show around, it's called Blow the Whistle Sports. And today's the day, we talking sports and we came to play. Got no filter, we say what they all afraid to say. As last time we checked, football was a man's sport. So we don't let nothing fly like you ain't got a passport. We lot of fans, we attached to y'all. We talk about everything in the catalog, from football to basketball. We never had a loss. My team's so official, got stripes like the ref. That's why they call us Blood.